guys and gals. How are you doing? I'm well, very happy. Things are getting better generally. I think I start to believe that maybe the philosophy studying the Buddhist philosophy, well, the yogic philosophy studying with the yoga, with the movements, what they call the asanas, the movements, the poses themselves are very helpful. Mainly the philosophy. Not that I turned to be a yogi, it's like second week of studying maybe. Altogether it's only 6 days. So that's not much, but I feel it helps me change already. So not yogi yet, but maybe one day. Now I made myself a nice cup of Joe's. Sorry I didn't make it, my girlfriend made it. I think she forgot it, so I'm drinking it. I just warmed it up. I have many books in here, books and other stuff I want to show and unbox with you, so it's gonna be, I think it's gonna be a long video. I'll try and make it fast. So yesterday, me and my girlfriend, we went out to a beautiful place around here. Well, I mean, it's like 100 kilometers from here, but the area, you know, vicinity. And on our way back, we went inside one of my favorite shops. It's called Book Off in here. It's a recycled media, multimedia, books and stuff shop. So you can get video games there as well. I got a video game. One video game in here I ordered by mail, so I'm gonna open it with you. And I got a few books that I wanted to share with you. So it's gonna be books tapping and flipping through pages while drinking. First, very nice, I'm very happy about it. Hemingway, The Old Man and the Sea. A classic. It has this old book smell, which I'm very happy about. I never read anything else from Hemingway. I do want to get the other books, and it seems in here that the same publisher, Arrow, it's called, I think, Arrow, has many other books by Hemingway. Definitely want to check these out. I read it in Hebrew. I think I read it in English, but I'm not sure. So Hemingway's first. The other one is this one. Yeah, I like sitting down and learning new words and other useful vocabulary tools. It cost $1, 100 yen, 110. So it's around $1. Books like that, I like sitting down in the morning, for example, while eating or drinking something, and just learn a few words, just flip it, open it somewhere, and go over and learn something new. Because I mean, it's one of the hobbies. When in here a fallen angel, a company or sports team that was successful in the past, but it's not successful now. I did not know that, you see. That's gold. Gold mine. Ward mine, if you will. The other one is this one. I'm happy about it. Quick, healthy. I think it's supposed to say Indian cooking, but it's covered here. It costs like $4, $4, which is no big deal. And nowadays, since I'm studying yoga and everything, and even without the yoga, I just love curry. I can eat curry every freaking day. Yeah, quick and healthy Indian cooking. And not much into cooking, but my girlfriend is an amazing cook. She can make whatever you want, and she can make everything vegan. Now, that's not vegan, but most of it is vegetarian. You have some non-vegan or vegetarian dishes in here, but I don't care. I just take the non-vegan stuff, and for example, if you have meat, instead of meat, I'm gonna put tempeh or something else, or just tofu. I don't care. And it's bilingual, so you have it in Japanese and in English. Look how beautiful the photos, the food looks. I'm gonna try it all. So today I'm gonna cook something for my girlfriend. Nowadays she works a lot and I'm staying home. We are not staying. We are not married yet, so I cannot say stay-at-home husband or stay-at-home dad because we don't have children as well. But I do want to stay home and maybe cook something for her when she comes home after work. I want some tasty warm dish to be ready for her. It's something that it's a change nowadays. I'm having those changes. I never was into it, but now I'm thinking if I'm gonna cook something, it's got to be something Indian. I mean, Indian style, yeah. The other thing I'm very happy for, look at this beautiful anatomy book. It has beautiful illustrations. Also cost $2. Very cheap. Very old days style. You will see in a moment. It's kind of like illustrations. Look like somebody did by hand. I believe it's actually illustrated by hand. Of those body parts. And it's very easy to understand. So let's open something. For example, we also have muscles in here, which is kind of scary. I don't want to show you something scary. Here, I don't know why they have the rhinoceros in here, but like this. And then you will have all the arrows pointing and the names. It's huge. $2 for such a wonderful book. Shame. I mean, not shame that it's cheap, but well, you know what they say, one man's garbage is other man's gold. If they sell it in $2, I wonder how much they gave for the person who sold it. Chop change. Right, I'm having 3 more books in here. Now let's go for the video games. One of the video games is this one, Darkness 2. I never played it, but I do know that you have those 2 demons and you can use them while fighting It's called Darkness. Sorry, The Darkness. You have the in here. The Darkness. 2K games. That's why. So you have the line, which I think we already opened. So we have the line in here. Also by 2K. Very nice game. I mean, very dark, but good game. I never played Darkness 1. Ooh, that's nice. You have some kind of code in here, but I just think that those photos would be great to put somewhere here around me if I enjoy the game. You have those demons. Will be interesting to try and play this one. Darkness. Okay, now we go for another book. Clinical Manual for Assessment and Treatment of Suicidal Patients. I like psychology, and I think that this would be interesting to go and read. It'd be very useful. I think it's a study book, something up. Yeah, it's actually marked. Somebody marked in here, there, but for the grace of God, go I. There, but for the grace of God. Oh, it's not focusing. Go I. What do you have in here? You have the role of short-term versus long-term consequences. That's why I think that it's a study book. Wait, let me see. Well, you have places that has questions there. Maybe. Anyhow, one more for the collection. Oh, and another one. Another psychology book. The Heart of Psychotherapy. The most honest, revealing, fascinating account of what goes on in therapy. Very nice. Also costs $2. Taking the seal off. Well, the $2 label, 200 yen label. That looks good as well. Patience, cooperation, language. Those are the titles. Record keeping. Looks like it's gonna give some information and stories about different patients' experience. Very good. Now we'll go for another book that's supposed to be in here. The thing with that book is it's smaller than I thought it should be. last book, I think. Yeah. The Eighth Habit, from Effectiveness to Greatness. It's nice. The letters are kind of, I don't know how you call it in English, I don't know how to say it. Actually, I don't know how to say it in none of my languages. Just coming out. I guess that I can find it in my new dictionary book. I still do not know how to say that. I don't think, maybe you can call it psychology, but I think rather than psychology, it might be self-help book. That looks like a very big one. It has this new book, kind of old pages, but new. It feels like the old paper style. The one that they choose, publishers choose to have even a big book or a thick book to feel lighter. Thinking about all the money I spent yesterday on books, altogether it was around maybe 12, 14, sorry, with the video game 18 bucks. With the $18 that I spent on those books, if one read all the books, if one actually sits down and reads all those books, it's pretty much like finishing university or something, at least 1 or 2 semesters of information. I think it's very cheap education. Last we have a video game. Okay. Let me take my time to try to read it. IL2 Sturm, Birds of Prey. So that's supposed to be, it's supposed to be kind of, I think you can choose World War II dogfight, and you can choose either to play it in simulation mode or arcade mode, but I'm not sure. So you have in here battle hundreds of enemy, aces of for control of the skies, intense multiplayer. Yeah, choose difficulty level. Okay, engage in over 50 death-defying missions. Good. Piloting stunning war aircraft and photorealistic boys and gals. That was a long video. I'm glad you're here, and my nose starts to drip, so I'm gonna finish the video here. It's blow my nose. Thank you very much, and see you next time.